welcome to the live action reboot, your sports and pop culture safe space, at least until the end of the year. I'm your sports correspondent, Isaac from Memphis, Tennessee.
And I'm your pop culture correspondent and New Year's host, Mike.
Wait, what?
Yeah, what else do you think I was going to do?
Co-hosting.
Isaac, it's kind of my thing.
You've never hosted a show in your life, Mike.
Anderson Cooper, Angie Cohen, Ross Matthews, and Ryan Seacrest. What do they all have in common?
You've never been on a date with any of them.
Whoa!
I'm just joking, Mike. They also don't know you exist. Welcome back, everyone. As the year 2020 comes to a close, we want to do something special.
A New Year's special.
Which was what I was getting to. This year is the wildest things that I have survived since me and Mike had to go into that Saw haunted house by ourselves.
Oh yeah, we literally had to walk down multiple hallways with hanging bodies, but we got to the end just like this year.
So we want to take this episode to celebrate, look back upon, ponder over, criticize, or make fun of the events and celebrities that defined it.
That's right, and we have multiple awards and honors to get to as we bounce back and forth between sports and pop culture.
Let's start off hot with our most disgruntled or obnoxious person or people in sports. The first honor goes to MLB players for constantly complaining during negotiations with MLB owners as if we even cared about your sport in the first place. The next honor goes to James Harden for spreading coronavirus just to get out of Houston, and college football fans for just spreading coronavirus in general.
Next are the honors for our favorite internet trends of 2020. Our first nominee goes to TikTok dances we didn't take the time or energy to learn, and strolling down memory lane watching all the versus battles between the greats of hip-hop and R&B and Neo. But I gotta say, my favorite internet trend is watching J.K. Rowling's transphobic ass getting dragged all across Twitter after she tweets.
Wow, that seems so long ago.
Exactly. I'm sure it's just a matter of time before this happens again.
Moving on to favorite pandemic vacations. Mike, where was your favorite place to visit?
I gotta say, my walks around Target have been very relaxing. It's better for me than Whole Foods because the t-shirt deals are better, there's product for these curls, and the cashiers are just less judgy. What about you?
Well, I like going to my local bodega to get beer, because they also have Tapatios Doritos. But I also like going down to my vending machine because I can't find Big Texas cinnamon rolls anywhere else.
Moving on to our movie awards. The best musical/holiday/kids film goes to Jingle Jangle, the spectacular Christmas movie that crapped on every white person at the Hallmark Channel. The best bad movie goes to Rogue, where Megan Fox rescues kidnapped women on a lion farm. And the best actor or actress goes to Kristen Stewart. For being in so many great movies this year, I completely forgot about Twilight.
Bouncing back to sports, the honors for the most racist sports nicknames that finally came under scrutiny are as follows: the Cleveland Indians, the Atlanta Braves, the Chicago Blackhawks, and the Washington Dan Snyders. We were going to include the Kansas City Chiefs because of their tomahawk chop, but then we found out that's just based off the tomahawk steak that Andy Reid eats every night. We now move on to our favorite hobbies of the year. Mike, take it away.
Well, the pandemic really helped me diversify my hobbies.
Oh, cool.
I usually rotate between them, but I like watching Netflix, streaming Hulu, enjoying HBO Max, and binging Disney Plus.
Nice. I usually rotate between my hobbies as well.
Oh, cool. What do you do?
Well, I like sleeping, watching TV, getting destroyed by kids all around the world playing video games, learning to cook new things, being bored, and ordering DoorDash.
Shout out to Popeyes! It is now time for the best Twitter account of 2020. Our first two nominees are Blair Erskine and Kylie Brakeman, two of the funniest queens to come to the forefront this year. And our final nominee is the amazing Muppet History account run by Joshua Gillespie.
And the winner goes to... We Rate Dogs! Come on, y'all. You really thought you had a chance at beating a Twitter account that posts pictures of dogs every day? Keep dreaming.
Maybe next year.
Our next award is which rapper was best at destroying his career. Now, some of you may think it would go to Kanye West or Lil Wayne because of their political views, but it's actually going to Eminem because he destroyed his career with his own rapping.
And our next honors are for the least likable character. Our first nominee is Cray Cray Carol Baskin in Tiger King, and second is Terry Crews in General. And the winner goes to Jerry Jones of the Dallas Cowboys.
Even though we've been in a pandemic, the holidays still happened, regardless if we had trouble celebrating them or not. I'm looking at you, Halloween.
It's true. Now, we did remove July 4th because there was nothing worth celebrating in America at the time. But I gotta say, my favorite is still St. Patrick's Day. All you need is whiskey and beer, and you can celebrate it as many days as you want. What about you?
My birthday.
Oh, it's not a holiday.
Did we celebrate anything?
Yeah, you.
Then it's a holiday.
Just do your sports.
The next honors are most dominating performances. The first two go to Los Angeles sports teams, the Dodgers and the Lakers, for both winning their championships through fierce competition. I'm just joking. Both playoffs were boring.
We do have to give the most dominating performance of 2020 to Schitt's Creek for beating every other TV show's ass and for proving once again that gay people are funnier than you.
Such an impressive display of dominance.
Well, that's going to do it for the year at the live action reboot. But before we go, Isaac.
Yeah.
You have any New Year's resolutions?
Well, I want to try to save some money somehow, and I'd like to eat healthier this year.
Good for you.
What about you?
Well, it's been a really trying year, but I'd like to learn to control my emotions, and I'd like to read more. I love to read, Isaac.
No, I know you do, but you think you can control your emotions?